the law of cause and effect. A. With every thought, feeling, word, and action, you shape your reality accordingly. Okay? With every thought, feeling, word, and action, you shape your reality accordingly. All right? B. You are in charge of the process and you attract exactly what you believe yourself worthy of receiving. You are in charge of the process, not a part of. You are in charge of the process. Okay, I need you to understand that because you do have responsibility in the work. You are a co-laborer with the Father in this earth if you have been born again. Okay? So you are in charge of your inner processes and what you are attracting in your life and manifesting in your life. You are held responsible for that. When you stand before the Father of our spirits, you will be judged accordingly. What did you do with the garden I put in you? Number 1, under B. If you are in an undesirable situation, you caused it with your beliefs. Everything you're getting, you're doing it. Everything you can look to and point to or point at or whatever in your life that is directly affecting you, you brought it in. You have been charged with the garden that God has placed you in, and that garden is your life. C. What you think, feel, say, and do will return to you in like fashion. Doesn't this sound really familiar? Sowing and reaping. What you measure will be measured back to you. Sound familiar? D. Stop blaming outside circumstances because it's not their fault. It's your fault. You're not actively participating in the affairs of your life. You think you are, but you're not. Stop blaming outside circumstances. 1, you are not a victim. You can determine your results. You can actively determine what you will experience in your life. Now, keep in mind that as your current situation did not manifest as it is overnight, nor will your new situation manifest overnight, but it will also take time and space to change. But again, just as you brought what you have now, you can bring what you will have later. Okay. Number 2, acknowledge the bad emotions as bad thinking. Please do that because each emotion is the result of a thought. You cannot feel without a thought. You have no emotion without a thought. Let me put it the right way so to be more plain. Every thought you think has an accompanying emotion. Has an accompanying emotion. Every thought you think has an emotion attached. I'm trying to say it as plainly as possibly. I promise. Everything you think has an emotion with it. You can't separate the two. Thought, emotion come together. There you run concomitantly. Okay. So, acknowledge your bad feelings as bad thinking. Because the reason you're feeling that way is because you're thinking that way. If you stop thinking that way, you'll stop feeling that way. You will feel exactly how you think. Not how you think you feel, but you will feel exactly how you think. Number 3, focus instead on the truth that you have authority as spirit to be full to your heart's content in the earth and set your intention to be so. If you need to, look at the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, or the law of truth. Look at it, meditate on it. That law simply states that everything always is. Everything that is always will be. It's there now. It's not will be. Listen, it was, it is, and it always will be. That's the law of PTE. Perpetual transmutation of energy. In short, I call it the law of truth because that's what it is. It's simply truth. That which never changes. Okay. So, number 3 again, focus. Instead of focusing on that mess, focus instead on the truth that you have the authority as a spirit to be full to your heart's content in the earth, and then set your intention to be just that. Number 4, endeavor to perceive the unwanted creations that you've already manifested and are dancing right in front of your eyes. Okay, endeavor to perceive the unwanted creations you've already brought about. And they're dancing right. In other words, stop ignoring the truth that you did it. Start looking at it and be like, you know what? Okay, all right. All of this is the result of my laziness. I say laziness, but I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying all of this is a result of my not actively being aware that I am in control of what I get. That's it. And begin to actively be aware that you are the controller of your experience according to spirit and truth. And begin to reign as spirit in the earth and intend. I call it every day. Command your day. Command your day. Now, truthfully, again, things take time and space and nurturing to manifest, but the command your day idea lends to my mind and heart that I am in total control of what I get, according to the authority I have been given as spirit and as son. E. Whatever you want to receive, send out. We used to in Christianity, I heard a lot that, you give money, you get money. But I did. It's not a lot. And it's still to this day, people do it. And I even did it. And seen it. But then I began to understand this stuff, and I began to understand the principle, the truth, the underlying truth of that idea. So it's not in the thing that you give, it's in the experience that you cause others to experience that will be returned to you. Okay? So if I give $100 to a millionaire, whoop-de-doo, right? But if I give $100 to a man who needs $100 more to buy a kidney to save his mom's life, how much more will he appreciate it? So that experience will be returned to me. Okay. E, whatever you receive, whatever you want to receive, send out. So the flip side of that, if you really want to get good and joy and just be happy, try to do that for others. Do that whenever you can for others. Try to maximize their experience, and your experience will be maximized in return. That's the truth of it. Number 1, if you want love and understanding, give it to others. Number 2, if you want to feel secure and not have to worry, give that same state of mind to others. 3, if you want to feel appreciated, then genuinely appreciate others and make sure they are feeling appreciated. Number 4, whatever measure you measure out will be measured back to you. I just explained it all. Do it, please.